to show you how they work, and Kelly Diedring is joining us this morning to give us all the details. Hi, Kelly.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm good.
It's hard to get excited about food storage, but not with Locksy by Cello. I fell in love with this product. You mentioned it vacuum seals in your food without crushing it. So this is actually going to vacuum pack your food without crushing those delicate berries or the lettuce or whatever you're sealing your food in. And I don't have to tell you what vacuum sealing does for the freshness of your food. Let's quickly talk about, I know you mentioned what you get. You get all of these pieces. You're getting 16 total pieces. You have 2 2-cups, 2 3-cups, the 4.5 cups, and the 5.5 cups. And they all come with this special patented seal that I'm gonna show you right now how that works.
Okay.
Because it's just so simple. All you do is you snap it on, push that lid down. Now, all I do is I squeeze it until you see that, that's that patented vacuum seal. It goes down. I squeeze it until I hear, and I don't hear the whistle. It's usually about twice that I have to squeeze it. As I squeeze it, I'm actually evacuating the air inside the container. So the air is leaving, and then it seals. And you know that it's sealed because look, that little patented valve stays down. And then I'm gonna hold this up to my mic so you can hear what happens when you unleash it. You actually hear the air coming back out, which I really like that feature because it's like, okay, I know that my food was stored and sealed and safe. I mean, you're going to be able to have fresh fruits and vegetables, and you're gonna be able to extend the life of them, which means you're not throwing dollars away. Let me show you how easy this is again, okay?
Okay.
You pop it on top, you clip it.
Doesn't break your nails, which we love.
Absolutely, I love that, good point. I make sure this is down, this is that patented seal here, and then I press it until I quit hearing that whistle. And I know it's hard to hear on camera, but it's about 2 to 3 presses, and it's not a difficult press. I mean, all I do is just gently press. You can see it evacuates the air, and then it stays down, sealing in your food, sealing in the freshness so that the air inside isn't biodegrading and decomposing whatever is on the inside. I don't have to tell you what oxygen does for your food, how it decomposes your food. You understand that. It has mold in it, the spores, the fungus. I don't have to explain that, but what I love is that when that air is removed, it's going to stay fresher.
That's right. There's a reason that in the grocery store, you see a lot of the foods that can go bad very quickly, they're vacuum sealed. That's what they are. So can you imagine being able to do it at home? We want to show you the fact that this is so versatile. So you can vacuum seal it, you can microwave in it, it's food safe, obviously, and you're getting so much for your money. So while Kelly said it's hard to get excited about food storage, it's easy to get excited about saving money.
It is, and this is the future of food storage. I'm not kidding you. This is like the sci-fi stuff. I love it. I want to show you another quick demo. Okay, watch what happens when my lid isn't latched. Okay, so that doesn't stay on there. Now I want to show you, once I latch it, I remove the air. I'm going to press it a couple of times. Now watch, even when I unlatch it, so you can literally see that it's staying fresh because what? Now listen. And then you're letting the air back in, and now you can use it, and it's just so easy. So you know that your food is protected. You know, I read a statistic the other day that the average person, not family, the average person throws 20 pounds of food away per month.
Wow.
The average family wastes $2,300 per year. What could you do with $2,300 per year on throwing food away because it's not sealed properly? And that's what this system is going to do for you, because not only is Locksy stackable, it's going to organize your food, it's going to stack, it's going to look beautiful, but it also does one extra thing that your regular food storage doesn't do, and it evacuates the air, vacuum sealing it in, and that's what I love.
That's what we love. So we're not throwing food away, which means throwing money away. That $2,300, that's a mortgage payment.
Major.
How many car payments is that?
Oh my gosh.
That's a tuition payment.
It's crazy.
I mean, think about what you're not throwing away. That's huge. And I know that I throw away food because I don't have to, it goes bad before I can eat it. But if I could store it like this, makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and here's what I love. Because it's not letting air molecules in or out, guess what it's also not doing? It's not letting water molecules or any liquids that you have. Once it's sealed, it is sealed. Like, this is no joke sealed. And then listen, I'm gonna do that again. You can actually hear the air. And I just think that's great because it's just going to save you so much money. And when I read that statistic, I was baffled. It's a serious study by the Natural Resource Defense Council. I mean, this is major stuff. They surveyed thousands of families, $2,300 per year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Okay.
How about those berries or things that you might normally vacuum pack, but it would crush? So if you're out there and you're like, oh, I've got a sealer, you know, with the bags, and then you have that contraption and you have to put the batteries inside it, and then you never know where it is. And they say the bags are reusable, but you don't really reuse them, right? I mean, you don't. But here's the deal. Now you're not gonna crush those berries. Now I can vacuum pack my berries. I pay all the extra money for the, sometimes I buy organic, I buy the organic berries, and now I'm gonna vacuum seal them. And listen, you can hear it. And all I did was press lightly until you quit hearing a whistle.
Yes.
And so those of you out there that may have arthritis or some issues, don't worry. I press lightly with 2 thumbs, that's all I do, and then listen.
Yeah.
You're actually sealing the air out. You don't want air inside there, and I don't have to tell you why, because air contains mold, mildew. It also dries stuff out. That's why things
really
get
quickly.
stale and yucky. And so, I mean,
really quickly. So think about it. You're getting all different sizes too. So you can put in your berries. You can put in maybe your smaller pieces. You can put in your big foods like this. Look at this. Is that
marinades?
Marinades.
Yes. How about marinating your food instead of hours, in minutes? Because what happens when you so what happens when you marinate your food and you're doing it in a vacuum sealer? There's actually products on the market that just they're called like instant marinades, and that's what it's this technology.
Okay.
Right? So all you do is you take your meat or whatever you're gonna marinate, you pour it over the top.
Okay.
And instead of letting it sit there, I don't know, this is chicken breast, I might have let it sit there an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours if you're really.
Yes.
Now I can do it in minutes, because watch. I just vacuum the air out. You can see that goes down. And it's just like you instantly know. I push it one more time, and now in minutes, because it's actually opening up the pores of my food when I remove that oxygen, and it's going to allow the marinade to infuse into the meat in minutes. So this is gonna save you time.
Yes.
It's gonna save you money, because you're not gonna be throwing things away that you would have thrown away.
Right. Yeah, and you're not buying like extra specifically, you know, marinade specific things. You're getting a storage system, which you're gonna use for storage. You're gonna use it for vacuum sealing as well. You're gonna use it for all of your foods, your vegetables, your leftovers. You're gonna take it with you when you take your lunch to work, and you don't have to worry about it spilling in your
going
briefcase.
stale by the time you're at work.
Yeah.
How about lettuce? I buy the organic bags of lettuce, or just a regular bag of lettuce. And you maybe have one salad. Maybe it's you, your husband, your spouse doesn't want to have a salad. That happens at my house all the time. My husband's like, no thanks, I'll go for the steak. And I'm like, I'm gonna do the salad. So I have a half a bag of lettuce. Where am I gonna put it? Now I can actually vacuum seal it. I press it down, let's say one more time, you can actually hear it. And now it's vacuum sealed. And listen, you can hear it when I release it. So you know that this is gonna extend the life of your foods 2, 3, I mean, you know, it depends on what's inside, but you're really gonna be extending the life of your foods. Why? Because there's no oxygen inside, and we know what oxygen does to our food. If it's lettuce, it's gonna make it slimy. It actually starts to decompose inside there. So when you remove the oxygen, it doesn't have the opportunity to decompose.
That's right.
And what else it keeps out? Those little bugs. I know we hate to talk about them.
I know.
It's kind of gross.
They're there, and we know
there.
it. And that's why I think we look for solutions like this. This is a really good idea to have in your kitchen as one of those home solutions. So if you're the one who does the grocery shopping, which means you know how much food costs. You know, your hubby might not know how much those strawberries cost, but you know when you have to throw half that little plastic container away, you know, that was like $2.50, and now it's in the trash. Are you kidding me? You know, so now you don't have to panic, and you feel like you have to go to the grocery store and cook everything right away. Vacuum seal it, so you don't have to throw the money away, which means you're spending less money, saving the money, keep the money, and you've got these where you can store them in the refrigerator, you can put them in the freezer, you don't have to worry about freezer burn, you can put these in the microwave because they are microwave safe, and they are made of the materials that can work for you in the microwave. This is a great idea.
And you can cook in the microwave, and that's what I love. Inside here, we've got a piece of salmon that's not cooked. Pop it inside, and that's what the seal here is not only great to seal the air out, but you can use it as that vent. So I'm gonna just go here, pop my salmon in the microwave. I'm gonna put it in just for 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
And I've got this open here, so it's venting.
Yeah. All right. So remember, you're not going to have it sealed when you put it in the microwave.
Yeah, no, you don't need to seal when it's in the microwave. It has that vent on the outside, which makes life easier, because how many times are you looking for that perfect dish to microwave and you're like, oh gosh, I don't want to put it in the huge thing or whatever. I mean, it really is kind of a pain. All right, now let's talk about herbs.
Oh gosh.
I spend so much money on herbs, and I swear it's like I blink and they've gone bad. I use them once and they're bad. Is this you? Do you have herbs that you've paid? I mean, this package of herbs here was probably $6, $7. Now I can vacuum seal my herbs. You squeeze it, and now my herbs are completely vacuum sealed, and they're going to last longer, which I love, because now I'm not throwing money away, and then I can reuse them. And maybe I'm not using my herbs the next day. Maybe it's 2-3 days before I need them again.
Right.
But now you can buy those fresh herbs. I got to the point where I was just like, I'm not buying fresh herbs anymore, because I'm just throwing money away. You just don't, if you don't use a lot of it, it really does become kind of a pain. How about those avocados?
Oh, those avocados.
I mean, this is another thing. It's like you breathe once and they're brown.
Right.
I mean, seriously, now you can vacuum store them without crushing them. You would never put avocados in one of those vacuum sealer bags. It would crush them. It actually breaks down the cell walls. Look at the difference. Now I can pop them inside. All I do is pop that lid on, and again, I love doing this. You see that?
Yeah.
You can actually hear it, and it's great. You know that it's working for you. Again, these are all completely BPA free.
Good.
So you can microwave in them. You can store them in the refrigerator. You can store them in the freezer to prevent freezer burn, which we're going to go to in just a minute. But these go everywhere. They're also dishwasher safe. Throw them in the top rack of your dishwasher. Clean them. Not only are they storing and organizing for you, but they're saving you money because you're not throwing food away.
This is money saving in the palm of your hands. And if, you know what, if you can't get excited about saving money, then you can't get excited about. What can you get excited about? This allows you, okay, it's $29.95, and you're getting 2 of each size, and you've got several different sizes so that you can put different, you know, quantities and amounts and different things like that. But you're getting the full 16-piece set, 8 bottoms, 8 lids, the vacuum storage. You get the cooking ability for microwaving. Throw it in the dishwasher, throw it in the freezer, throw it in the refrigerator, of course. But look at this. If you save just 1 week of having to throw food away, you've already saved money. You've already paid for it.
You have. That's absolutely right. You pay for these instantly because you're not going to be throwing it away. How about cut fruit? You either like to buy the cut fruit, or you're going to cut your fruit and store it for later. I hear that our fish is done. I'm going to go grab it and just, I know, it's fast, right? But you can do the cut fruit, and now you can store it, seal it, knowing that it's not going to go bad right away. It's just that peace of mind, knowing, because you can see that seal pop down. You see that?
Yeah.
Every time that seal pops down, you open it, you hear the air going back in. I just love that. I got to go grab my fish.
And think about that. Kelly put the salmon in 2.5 minutes ago. 2.5 minutes ago. She didn't have to take it out of the container, put it in a different container, cover it up, put it back in. No, no, no. She went from the refrigerator to this.
It's delicious. And we had cooked our asparagus at the same time with our lemons.
Ooh,
you can cook in it. It's BPA free. It's safe for the microwave. It's really safe to put anywhere that you would put any normal food storage. But now you're going to be able to do it while you're sealing the freshness inside.
Okay.
And that is what's so fantastic.
Okay.
Remember we mentioned the cut fruit?
Yeah.
How about those apples? Whoops. See, I forgot to let the air out, and it was difficult to get that lid off. Okay. Now you can save them. Look at the browning. Is this in your fridge? Is this, you know, you've paid all this money for the fresh fruits and vegetables, and it's browning before you know it, and that really drives me nuts. There is nothing that I hate more than throwing food away. It drives me crazy. If it's in my fridge and I have to throw it away, it's like ruins my day for some reason. Because honestly, you spend so much money trying to feed your family the right healthy things, and we're all on this health kick this year.
Right.
You know, everybody's getting healthy. How about if you're entertaining and you are a busy person, and aren't we all? You can get ready for that party in advance. Cut up those vegetables.
Oh, good idea.
Cut up those onions. And get them ready for the party 2 days in advance if you need to. And put them in your refrigerator knowing that they're going to be fresh and delicious, just like when you put them in there, because you're evacuating that air. And that's the science behind Locksy by Cello. It is such a revolutionary invention. I swear it's the future of food storage.
It easily is. If you're still using those old disposable, you know, food containers just because you thought, what's the difference? Now you see the difference. Ooh, that looks so good.
I know. How about our leftovers? use. You know, some of us throw food away because we look at it. How many times have you said, that won't save? That's not gonna be good tomorrow.
Right.
My husband says it all the time. Oh, I don't think that'll be good tomorrow. No longer, guess why? Now I can store it in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and I can get rid of the air. And now I know that it'll be good tomorrow. It'll taste as fresh and delicious as the moment that I put it in. How about soup?
Yeah.
Remember,
And look.
totally sealed. Totally sealed. So if you're on the go, and maybe bring your lunch a lot.
Yeah,
you can
and I don't
throw
want
it in the backpack, work bag, throw it wherever, knowing you have that peace of mind that it's totally sealed. Then all I do when I want to go for it, you hear that opening,
You've got it.
Love it.
And I know we're down to our last 30 seconds, but look at everything that you can do, from your cheeses to your leftovers to your fruits and vegetables. Cook in it, make your dinners, take this to the office with you. And you've got everything that you need in one storage container. Look at this. And it even keeps your crunchies crunchy.
That's what I love. That's what I wanted to say. Those dry goods, they're not going to be stale any longer.
See, this is so, I hope that you're going for it. Remember, you're getting the 16-piece set, 8 bottoms, 8 lids, different sizes, as you can see here. And for $29.95, it really is a great money saver. And I know you're going to enjoy this. Now, Kelly, you're going to be back with us.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right. Stay on the phone for yours, or stay on hsn.com. We are going to go into the next hour of HSN Today, and Helen is going to get us started. Thank you.